Addie. Good morning, Bears. We are reporting live from our studio. Today is Friday, February 23rd. It is the 105th day of school. Today is National Toast Day. The time is 7:54. Now to Charlie.
Hi, I'm Charlie. Please pause and join us in the moment of silence. Please stand and join us to say the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now to Gregory with our birthday report.
We have one birthday to celebrate today. Happy birthday to Grayson Dickerson.
Hey, Grayson!
Happy birthday!
And you know what's funny? I think it was Josh's birthday earlier this week, his brother, which is kind of cool. Both Dickersons this week.
We have students celebrating their birthdays over the weekend. Happy birthday to Jason Kelly, Brooke Nelson, and Lexi Pellish.
Hey!
Happy birthday!
Now to Jackson with breaking news.
Hi, I'm Jackson. Our Epic Build Showcase is Monday. Remind your parents to come see your amazing projects. Wear your right Roundhill Code to the Future shirt on Monday for the Epic Build.
Hey, what time is the Epic Build on Monday, Jackson? Do you know? Do you guys know what time the Epic Build is?
No.
Oh, okay, so turn to your neighbor really quickly and say, I'll see you at 8:30 for our Epic Build Showcase.
I'll see you at 8:30 for our Epic Build Showcase.
That's right. We're going to be beginning at 8:30, and don't worry, Jackson, I'll turn it back over to you in just a minute. Our fifth graders are actually going to do the keynote at 8:30 while you guys are getting ready for the parents to come and visit. So they'll get ready at 8:30, and then we actually start the visits at 9. And then at 9:30, so your teachers can fill you in on which of those times you're going to be. So it's going to be exciting. Go ahead, Jackson. Back to you, my friend.
The PTA Family Movie Night is tonight at 6:30. Come watch Despicable Me 3. Make sure you bring your blanket and pillow. 4th and 5th grade Chat and Chew meets on Monday. Remember to pack your lunch and bring your book. Now to Addie with more news.
We will be celebrating Dr. Seuss's 114th birthday next Friday. Come to school dressed as your favorite Dr. Seuss character. Now to Mr. T with our Winter Olympic Minute and to introduce our watchdog ads.
All right, let's slide on in here more. Let's get cozy in here. All right, so let's move the camera up some and pan back out like we were. A couple things. The reason why we didn't have morning running club or cup stacking club this morning is a chance for us just to think about what type of behavior we need in the morning with that many kids down at cup stacking or at running club. And remember that you're supposed to go to your teacher to check in before you come down. And remember, in the halls, we don't run, we walk, coming and going in morning clubs, okay? Olympic update. Last night, we got 4 more medals for Team USA. In women's combined, Michaela Schifrin got silver medal in downhill skiing. In men's ski halfpipe, that's the snowboard halfpipe thing, but they do it on skis. We took gold and silver.
Wow.
David Weiss took gold and Alex Ferreira took silver. First and second. Way to go, Team USA. And women's big air, Jamie Anderson with snowboarding took silver medal. And then our curling team last night won their match, and they played today for their first ever medal, and they're playing Sweden for a chance for a gold medal. So regardless of what happens today's event, Team men's curling is going to get either gold or silver. I don't know what channel it is for you all, but in Winchester, MSNBC is where they've been showing the curling. For me, it's channel 41 in Winchester, but MSNBC, around 6 to 7 o'clock, you can watch the curling, and men's curling are going for a gold medal.
Oh, exciting.
We have Watchdog Dads also with us today. Today we have...
How you doing, everybody? I'm Mr. Dickerson. I am Grayson's dad. He's in Miss Child's 3rd grade class. I'm also Joshua's dad.
Right.
He is in Miss Ship's 1st grade class.
And I'm Ian Bush, and this is Xander down here. Hey! And we're in Mrs. Holler's class. And Xander, where are we going in a couple of weeks?
Disney.
Yeah, we're going to Disney. We haven't gone to Disney in a while, so we're going on a Disney trip.
Very I just heard a lot of ohs throughout the building. Very jealous.
Well, and you know, you guys, you're probably wondering why Mr. Bush said that. Well, one of the things that he does for a job is he plans Disney trips for people.
There you go.
So there you go.
Yep.
That's cool.
All right, back to you guys.
Welcome, guys. What a great birthday present. Good to see you.
Next, we have our meteorologist with today's weather.
Good morning. This is meteorologist Elena from Miss Holler's room with a weather report. Today we're expecting to have rain this morning. The chance of precipitation is 40%. The high temperature will be around 50 degrees. Be prepared to wear a light jacket and pants when you go outside today. Next, we have the weather in Pai and Chang. The Winter Olympic Games are underway. The high temperature will be 30 and the weather is more snow showers. Go Team USA!
Yay.
Now to Mr. Davis with our Bear Den winners.
Wow, so much going on around these parts, boys and girls. Man, we had our reading night last week. I don't know about you, but I had a great time. But you know me, I always love to sing and I love to play my guitar. And we had some incredible readers. Let's see, what else happened this week? We've had just so many different things happening. We got movie night tonight. We got Epic Bill coming up. In a couple weeks, we got volleyball game. We've been practicing, you know, and we are so excited. And one of the new things that we're doing this year, boys and girls, which is really exciting, is we've purchased volleyballs. I think there's 11, maybe 12 of them, and we're all going to sign them. And then that night, we're actually going to raffle off volleyballs to give away that night, which is going to be really cool. So you can buy a little raffle ticket. It's going to be a blast. So hopefully you're planning that on your calendar. But first off, let's come to movie night tonight. Despicable Me 3. I'm sure most of you have probably seen it, but it's a great movie to see multiple times. I've seen it too. Speaking of skiing, you know, Michaela Schifrin is incredible. This young lady, you know, being a skier myself, and I used to ski race, and I used to coach boys and girls how to ski race when I was younger and I was in college. I know just how challenging it is, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the combined event. The combined event is the downhill where they are in that tuck, and they're going like 70 miles per hour. But they also combine that with what's called slalom, where they're skiing over the gates, where they actually knock the gates out of the way. Have you seen that? They're like banging them and knocking them out of the way. So they combine those two times to get that. So it's incredible what this young lady did. And I notice we have some skiers out there. So those of you that ski know how hard skiing is. And to see these folks doing that is just amazing. All right, let's do our Bears Den. And then 5th grade Keynote Club kids, I want you guys to meet me in the cafeteria. We're going to run through our keynote. And then if my 5th grade classes can come to the cafeteria about 8:20, that would be great. You can start working your way in. If we're still practicing when you come in, just come in quietly and have a seat in the cafe wherever. It doesn't really matter. And then we'll give it a run through for everybody. And then don't forget, starting at 1 o'clock this afternoon is when we're actually going to do our epic build practice. So be thinking about those questions that your teachers are working with you on and how you're going to answer them. So, you know, what are some of the challenges that you came up against? What exactly did you do in your epic build? What was your goal? What are the things that you were working on? That's really, 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 really important, because it's not necessarily about what you're showing off. It's about what you learned through the process. And some of you 4th and 5th graders might even run into a situation where your robot doesn't work, 2nd and 3rd too. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay. Because it's all about explaining what are the challenges that you faced, how you overcame them, or how you're overcoming them. You might not necessarily have overcome them yet. And that's okay, guys. That's all right, because you're still working through it. So, all right, Bears Dens, here we go. Quickly, let me have you guys come up to the front really quickly so we can get a picture. From Miss Ship's kindergarten class, Eli Rankin. From Miss Wheelbarger's 1st grade class, Irini Alexandru. From 2nd grade, Miss Herbert's class, Violet Barrett. Great job! In 3rd grade, Miss Lyman's class, Willow Nash. Way to go, Willow! 4th grade, Miss Holler's class, Camden Marie. Way to go. And last but certainly not least, from Mrs. Science class, Claire Merrill. Last, I want to give a kudo out to Mrs. Hash, Mrs. Reinhardt, and Mrs. Jones. They are going to be doing their click-clack-moo type play this morning for some of the kindergarten classes. I was able to be here last night. The kids did unbelievable. They did so well. So if you see one of those teachers or any of the kids that are participating in that, congratulate them on a job well done. That was part of the ASAP After School Drama Club. and it was wonderful. So congratulations to all of you guys. Have a wonderful weekend, boys and girls. I'm turning it back over to you.
Please join us to recite our daily pledge.
Today
I will do more than I have to do. I will treat others as I want to be treated, and I will try to become a better person.
What are the 3 R's?
Responsible,
Respectful.
and ready to learn.
Have a fabulous Friday. Remember, manners matter.
Hi, Mr. Downey.